Greetings, YouTube. Happy after midnight video on my channel. I don't do this very often, but when there's something that I haven't had the chance to talk about or there's breaking news, that's normally when I post it. And so if you're waking up across the pond and you click on this video, thanks for clicking on it. If you're like me and you suffer from insomnia on this end of the pond, thanks for clicking on this as well. As many of you know, the Lose Yourself to the Abyss, or what should be called Lose Yourself or Your Wallet to the Abyss, is out. And I'm curious and fascinated by this content because I have seen for years certain people in this community who swear that they're the greatest fighters ever, that have never lost a fight, have never taken a hit, have never had anything besides 100% health in a fight, say that everything that comes out is too easy. They're the same people that drove me nuts during Gwenpool Goes to the Movies, who said it was pathetic they got such great rewards for auto fighting content. It just drove me crazy. I know there are people out there who they would do this and they would spend thousands and thousands of units and items if the rewards weren't even great because they just want to be able to do it. The same people that completed The Maze in the first, day that it was released. But I'm the kind of guy that when I was in high school, I would turn on Madden and I would put the settings on rookie and I would want to throw 70-yard bombs and beat the Colts by 80 points. Because I wanted to feel great about myself, not have to do much work, and take my mind off of the stresses of school. I play games to have fun, not to tear my hair out, or what's left of it, I should say, and rage quit. Because I find in this game, maybe it's just me, that the more BS the content, the more angrier I become. And when I am mad at people around me for distracting me from an Alliance Quest fight, or when I want to throw my phone through a window because there was a little bit of lag that cost me the chance to win a fight, that's when I know I should probably take a little bit of a walk and put the electronic device slowly down. So a lot of the discussion is, Prof, are you going to jump into this? And my exact response is two simple words. Hell no. I've only done one Path of Labyrinth of Legends, and even though I now have a 6-star Awakened Dagon who's at SIG 100, I don't know when I'm going to get done with the rest of the paths. Might be soon, might not. But that's probably next on my list, if at all. This thing looks like I felt when I would be in a math class in 3rd grade and I learned that there's such a thing as calculus and I'm trying to do fraction cards. I'm not saying I suck at this game, but I definitely am not this kind of person. I don't think it's fun to do 20-minute fights. I definitely don't think it's fun to take on BS nodes that have things like random evades that just wreck you even when you're fighting perfectly, or all of the host of things that are designed to make you want to quit the game. This is, of course, the hardest content ever seen in the contest. You got to be Cavalier. And I love that there's this sketchy blue font in this post. Doesn't sound so bad. I like your optimism. Shame it won't do any good here. That's like Kabam saying, ha ha, we are going to make this so impossible that you are going to give us your cash and shut up. We know you're addicted to our game, even when we rebrand your champs and we make them a lot worse. And by rebrand, of course, I mean rebalance. All right, so we got the brand of the abysses. Defender has a 1% chance to evade, which, by the way, my experience has been, if it says 1%, it's usually like 20%. I can't tell you how many times I have been totally wrecked by that 1% evade. And I can guarantee you when people go into fights, they're going to be like, what? Why do they keep evading? It's supposed to be 1 out of 100, and instead it's like 1 out of 5. Defender's basic attacks have a 10% chance to stun, and that just means, like Labyrinth of Legends, if you get hit, just expect to die, right? Just either a perfect fight or you're reviving. Attackers' damage per hit is capped at 85,000. I was like, oh, that's better than 50,000. And then I saw the Brand of the Abyss 4, which, of course, the defender has a class advantage. They also gain 20% power rate, 20% power gain rate, 1,000 block penetration, which means your parries are going to suck. And their damage cap is reduced to 50,000 per hit, which is what I expected in the first place. the real BS, which the people in my live stream were complaining about tonight, were the last couple with the skirmish charges and also the rampage charge, because that just seems like it is made. Because once the defender gains 2 bars of power, becomes permanently unstoppable and unblockable, you're done. You're dead. You might as well just force quit at that point or face the wrath of your opponent. But really what caught my eye was this next section, the rewards. Because to be honest, the game is at a place where most of these rewards aren't that great. 1,000,000 gold? We've seen some deals give 1,000,000 gold for $50. Tier 2 Alpha Catalysts, we've seen those at $25 a piece. So 7 is $175 worth of Tier 2 Alpha. Tier 5 Basic, 3. That is awesome, enough to take a 6-star, in fact, to rank 2. But we've seen those things come down in price to $200 for a fully formed. So that would be, I don't know, $600 worth. The title, the Tier 5 Class Catalyst Crystal and the 6-star Awakening Gem are really the discussion of this video. And even though probably the biggest takeaway is the Tier 5 Class Catalyst, because so many summoners after the gifting event are very close to taking their 6 stars to rank 3, if not already taking their 6 stars to rank 3. We have never seen a 6-star Awakening Gem in any content in the game, and so that's what I'm going to choose to focus on for the sake of this, the title of this video and just the discussion in general. Because here's the deal. Most 6-star rosters I get sent every day suck balls. They're terrible. Oh, cool, I have a 6-star Awakening Gem Crystal. I can awaken my Kingpin. I can awaken my King Groot. I can awaken my Hulkbuster, my Deadpool X-Force, my Daredevil Classic. I have seen all the means. My Thor Jane Foster. Awesome. The generic, of course, is amazing, but it is the exploration, and I think he's got like 50 million gold for exploration. Just screw it. At least 10 million gold. 5 million gold? I don't know. I can get that for arena grinding pretty dang easily. But 6-star shards, 45,000. I think it should be 100,000. Am I being too greedy? Probably. Whatever. You get the 6-star generic Awakening Gem. What's going to suck, I read the Tier 5 Class Catalyst Crystal, keyword Crystal, to mean that it is a 1 out of 6 class-based RNG. And if you've got one class that you're really trying to aim, like maybe you do have a Ghost you're trying to take up, or Lord help us if he gets nerfed to the ground, Namor or Cole Obsidian, you have a 1 out of 6 chance to get it. So you do all that work, spend all that money and all those units, and then you don't get the class that you need for either the 6-star Awakening Gem or the Tier 5 Class Catalyst Crystal. You know those horror stories are coming. That is history that's already been written in the past and is going to be written in the future. So, for some people, the answer to this question is Void. Not the champion, but Void is, and it doesn't matter how much it's going to cost. They're going to jump in. They're going to be the first to get these special, by the way, pretty cool chests, internet phrases. But they're going to get the special duped 6-star Thanos and the Legends title and the 5-star King and the 6-star Awakening Gem Crystal. Right, these 300 people, they're going to get all that. And good for you people. I have the utmost respect for you. You're playing this on the hardest difficulty, and I'm fighting in the 3-star arena like a boss. That's sarcasm, by the way. I think a 6-star Awakening Gem at this point, given how many trash 6-stars there are and how hard it is to take a 6-star to rank 2, nevertheless to rank 3, I still think that thing is max worth like $200. So you've got to ask yourself, if you're not the person who's concerned with getting one of these top 300 scores, how much money am I willing to spend to beat this garbage quest in terms of its going to be more collecting your wallet than skill? The collector looks to be, in my mind, like impossible. Is he going to be impossible? Of course not. But he's going to feel impossible. And if it's true that he's going to be rated like 1 million overall and have 4 million plus health and have all these unblockables, I just think I will watch those videos and I will support those YouTubers and my alliance members, but I will not touch that with a 1,000-foot pole. I will do my arena and I'll have my normal uncollected quests, and I will enjoy not throwing my phone through a wall, even though I'm also not that strong, let's be real. How much do you think a 6-star Awakening Gem should be worth? What is the break point that you would say this content is BS? I'm quitting. Also, huge shout out to the people who are going to be on the front lines of this, who don't have a map, who don't have a guide, who are making the map and guide for us because they're sacrificing themselves and all these mysterious defenders and nodes, because like the Labyrinth of Legends map, it's going to be camera locked. Good luck to all of you. My voice is dying, and that's not good because I teach in 6 days, the start of the spring semester. So I'm going to go and just say thanks for watching this rare 12:30 a.m. video, and let me know what your thoughts are on what this is worth.